and I am back with day number 15 of my 60 minutes walk on the treadmill. I actually did not walk yesterday, but I am back today for day number 15. And y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I'm gonna stay out here a little bit longer today because I didn't walk yesterday. So yeah, let's see something. I'm gonna bring this maybe tad like so. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so that looks better from here. Ooh, air conditioning. Hold on. And so it was a little cool this morning, but anyways, and here it was. I don't know why it seemed so, but I am back at day number 15. I'm doing my 60 minutes walk on a treadmill. Yesterday, I couldn't make it. I'm Saturday, but I am here today, and this is day number 15. Go ahead and take it up to 1.5, and I am going to walk a little bit longer today, try and make up for some time yesterday. Alright, so we're doing 60 minutes walk on the treadmill. I have been having, this is a compact treadmill, so I want to mention that. I have right here in the house, and it is my goal to walk this for the rest of the year and on. It's really compact. It's been really good. I have been feeling like an increase of energy from walking a treadmill, and I have 2 bottles of water, and this time I have them cool. They are usually at room temperature, but by it being so hot, I went ahead and chilled them. So this is chilled water in both bottles. So I hope everyone had an awesome Sunday. Today is Monday. Happy New Week to everyone. Yeah, Happy New Week, Happy New Week. I am just so thankful I am able to get back on here today, and I am gonna go a little bit longer than I have been doing. This is something that I am going to try and keep up because I know how effective walking is. Effective and effective, okay? I know how beneficial walking is, so this is my goal, to walk for an hour per day. But I'm gonna try and increase it to, but not live. I'm gonna go twice a day. Gonna try to do 3 days a week, walking twice a day. I may make my walks in the morning a little bit longer, but I'm also going to try and put in some extra time of walking in the evening. So I'm going to walk-a-thon. Thank you. Looks like we have somebody in the room. Hi. Happy New Week to you. So yeah, I am going to move this up. But I am going to be in a walk-a-thon. My goal is to do more walking, and probably eventually depending on how I feel, I would be doing slow jogging as well. Try to do at least build myself up to 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. That's what I used to do. Whenever I go to the gym, work out, I would get on the treadmill and do at least 15 to 30 minutes of slow jogging. So that is my goal. Happy New Week to you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Okay, so I have, I'm starting a new project this week, hitting someone with the project this week. So let's see how that goes. Alrighty. So with that being said, that and working, it's gonna be a challenge, but I feel like I am up for it. So yeah. So anyways, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do the live walks in the evening live. I'm just gonna do them. Just hop on and do them. Because by me being at home and everything, I know when we first started using it, sometimes I didn't even wear sneakers, which is not the best option, but I was just getting my walks, you know. But yeah, my goal is to stay on a little bit longer yesterday because I did not do the treadmill yesterday. And online or offline. Online or offline. So, and then I'm gonna up my length of time. I'm gonna shoot for twice a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then, I don't know, it depends on how I feel, because I do want to start trying to do more with taking on this extra project. So we'll see. Leaving Sundays to Mondays, okay? Which I usually do anyway. But to do something fun. I'm gonna get this in. We are almost 7 minutes into this walk already. 60 minutes go by rather quickly. They have been going by quickly. I've been trying to chat a little bit during the walk. Yes, I would like to get a fast in before the year is up too. Spiritual fast before this year is up. Something, but we'll see. It's not for weight loss purposes, but that is about product. But we'll see. I'm gonna see how my schedule goes. Alright, so we'll be getting a walk in. Getting our walk in. I don't know how fast the time gonna go today. I didn't walk yesterday. I almost didn't make it today. I'm like, ooh, I better get up and walk because I have a lot to do today. I gotta get up and walk. Because I have quite a bit to do today. I have been up for a little while. y'all had an amazing weekend and having a great start of your week. Trying to think, I was thinking about a topic to talk about, but I'm not going to discuss. Not that what I had in mind. I'm not going to talk about it. Alright. Anyway, we are almost 10 minutes into the walk. Now, 5 minutes at 2 miles per hour. Once I hit 20 minutes, I'm at the miles per hour. I may end up drinking both of these bottles of water today. We were out in that heat yesterday. I'm gonna go over 60 minutes. I might do the makeup for yesterday. Probably gonna do 90 minutes and then 90 minutes tomorrow. And then give me to make up for the 60 minutes I didn't do yesterday. And then once I see how my schedule is going to go this week, my plan is to walk twice a day. Alright. I didn't have a smoothie this morning. I had oatmeal. Sound like I may have to pause this live. Someone can hear. Yeah, I may. Sometimes somebody come in the driveway. Anyways. Y'all, this is day 15. I'm assisting me to walk on a treadmill, and I do feel like I'm kind of dragging along this morning, but it's a new week. I'm gonna get back into the groove. I'm definitely not going to stop. I am going to keep rocking. I feel like it's doing my body so good. My legs feel stronger and my core feels stronger. I feel like I want to do, like at the end of my 60 minutes, I may incorporate hand weights for 15 minutes because I do feel like I need to work my arms a little bit. I said I was probably going to start this week, but I'm going to make this like a lifestyle. keep it incorporated, not just doing it and then stopping, doing it, stopping. I want to keep it as a regular routine because walking is not bad. We do. There are some people that wear, I know there was this one person I knew, she would wear, I don't know if it was her Apple Watch, but it would count the steps. She had a goal of so many steps per day, and she would count the steps. But this is just, we have it here, we've had it for, 2 years now, so might as well put it to good use. When we first got it, we were using it often, really often, and then we did some shifting around, and I'm like, I was paying for gym membership and really wasn't using it as much as I should have. And I like the gym membership for the sauna. I love it for the sauna. Already. So anyways, here at 2 miles per hour, I kind of got off track with my routine, and I was picking up weight rather quickly. You know, I was always on the go, eating on the go, and then I was dealing with other things in life, and I picked up quite a bit of weight. So some people DNA naturally, they just don't gain much weight, maybe pick up a few pounds once it's hit a certain age. But then there's some of us that actually has to keep active to keep it off. If you become like, what is it, sedentary, just not doing much, it's not, your body stiffens up, you gain weight, and eventually, depending on how you age, yeah, you know, sometimes you don't know what your body's gonna do, but it is indeed something I have control over, and this is my goal to get up and intentionally put in a space for walking on a treadmill. So it is a goal that I can share. A lot of my other goals, I just don't share. I learned it's better to keep things to yourself because everybody does not have the best interest in mind. But even with this fitness practice, this exercise routine, I did start some things before I started doing this walking. I had been doing hikes and stuff, so I've lost, trimmed down quite a bit from where I was in November and December of last year. November and December of last year, I had gotten really big. To me, I looked 10 months pregnant in my face and in my body. But then, once I started doing the hikes and the trails back again, because I was doing like the walk-up trail at Stone Mountain in Atlanta when I was there, and on a regular, and that was a real challenge. The very first time I did it, that walk-up took me forever. I kept stopping. I had it on recording while I did it live. Here, I really can't go live on most of the trail walks and places that I am. I don't know if I need to get another service provider, but Anywho, but there, it took hours. Probably about one person I talked to said it only takes them 35 minutes up, 35 minutes down. And there was another person said they do it a couple times a day, but it took me a little over an hour. I know it was an hour and some change because I stopped a couple of times. But then, like the third time, I was just able to go up without any issue. And then coming down, once I got up there and I would do like my yoga stretches and meditation. So I would have rested a little bit before I went back down, and that's a breeze. A real breeze, not difficult at all. But I did that and walked the park, or walked like a local track. It was a trail. It was park nearby where I lived. I would do that often. Really nice one. Because it had a variation in the levels of the surface that I walked on. Sometimes you can walk up the hill, down the hill. So that was neat. But I say since I came back, excuse me. Yeah, since I came back since the first of this year, I've been more active in shedding. I was concerned about how well I would do on the hikes, but it takes longer on some of them than others because I have picked up some weight and I'm not in the best shape as I used to be because I wasn't being so active, but I'm getting back in the groove. And the more I shed weight, the lighter I feel, the more energetic, especially with these walks. I feel so energetic. Yeah. We're 21 minutes in, almost 22, and we are at 2.3 miles per hour. I am going to, next week, set my goal instead of 60 minutes. I may change the title a little bit, I don't know, but I may start letting my goal be more the distance walk than the minutes walked, okay? So, we'll see. Walking does the body good. And I'm not gonna say, I'm conscious of what I eat. I don't eat meat. Well, sometimes I eat seafood here and there. Every few, but I don't eat meat per se on a regular. And I do snack. I like snack too, but I'm mindful of how many times and how much, and not really per se, like when I was raw vegan. I mostly ate spiralized zucchini and had my green smoothies, which were spinach. So now I do have quite a bit of green smoothies. I have been doing that quite a bit, and I'm slimming down So next week, I think I'm gonna focus on maybe the distance. Depends on what I have time for. Either the distance, I may have more time to walk further in the morning than to do it twice a day. So we'll see somebody making a comment. Hello, happy new week to you. I saw another comment pop up. So we're at almost 25 minutes in. And we'll take it up now to 2.5 miles per hour. The highest I plan to go walking as far as a mile per hour is at 3 miles per hour. Because if I take it over there, over 3.2, it's like I just started jogging. Okay? So my goal is to have it mainly for the most of the walk at 3 miles per hour. Right now, let's see. Yeah, it's a new week, y'all. Kind of dragging today. But I'm getting it in anyway. I am really loving this. You know, exercising, it helps your blood flow. You know, the older you get, the more you want your blood to really flow well, keeps you from being so like stiff, stagnant. And I do my stretches, but most of the time I do most of my stretches in bed before I get out. Most of the time I do some stretches in bed before I even get out of bed. So I did slim down a lot. I was really, really thin when I ate raw vegan. I only drank water. My meal was mostly zucchini and whatever sauce I put on it. Tomatoes, cucumbers, chickpeas, you know. I ain't got a lot of them. I love that meal. I had this hand sterilizer first, and I used that, and then I upgraded to an electric one, still have it, and here and there I do sterilize. I haven't been doing that as much. So my goal is to see just the results I'm gonna get from doing a lot of walking without, I don't eat, I maybe have like one really good meal per day, especially since I've been walking. So it's like I have a really good meal afterwards, and then I'll try to have like within 2 hours of finishing up these walks. And then in the evening, I usually have like a salad with some nice toppings. So I've been trying to keep that up. See here. So this is my goal, just to be having my own walk-a-thon. And this is inexpensive treadmill, but it's a great quality for a compact one. I'm telling you, I can jog on this thing. Yeah. So it gets the job done. So the only one really who knows I'm walking on y'all because I'm doing it live. But I could also go to the gym. But I started taking her to the gym. It's a bigger treadmill and weight sets. But I'm like, nah. After I get up and do some things, I'm just gonna get out here and walk. Just walk. Just get it in. So I feel like my legs are definitely getting a bit, they feel stronger. And my core. So I'm gonna add in like more weights after this. Probably add on an additional, maybe, hopefully no more than 30 minutes. So I may do that. Add on a few more minutes of walking and then do the weights. You'll see. All right. Yeah. I'm sitting here. It feels good though. When you get up and just walk, even if you don't feel like it, because you just get up and just start moving. It feels good. Yes. Feel better. And when you feel better, you attract better. I feel that. When you feel better, you start attracting better experiences. I'm telling you. Okay. That's why too, it seems like, a lot of things that come up against you. When you're trying to do things better for yourself, especially in the category of fitness, weight loss, prayer, meditation. Do anything else, you won't have a problem. But usually in those areas, eating better, it's like when you start eating better, you're probably gonna get more invites to dinner than you've ever gotten before. More invites to lunch and dinner, breakfast too. So you have to, not that the persons who are offering that are trying to get you off track, but sometimes it's just that way. But there's nothing wrong with going in those places. You just have to make sure, that you're particular about the selection, the food selection. I really love these pants. They're so comfy. They're really baggy, but it's a little bit around the house. Taking it up 2.7. I'm already halfway through. Let's take it on over 3 miles per hour. Hello, I got somebody else in the house. Thank you for visiting the live. Thank y'all. It's much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to take it on up to 3 miles per hour. Figure out like to ease myself into the faster zone. Went up 5 points. Went up 0.5. Miles per hour from 25 to 3 miles, from 2.5 to 3 miles per hour. planning to walk a little bit longer this morning because I missed yesterday. I almost missed today too. I gotta busy. I started to come on here and do it late last night. But I was like, nah. And then it'll be right back up, so I just go walk it. 38 minutes in, almost at 40 minutes. And I'm gonna finish this water up. Probably the other one too. walking. I like the 3 miles, but at some point, I'm gonna amp it up to 5. And they alternate 3, 5, 3, 5. We'll see how it goes. Maybe, but I know I titled it 60 minutes. over 60 minutes. Still there. 3 miles per hour. Fast walking. Have been taking it for 3.5. cool down. I'm going a little bit over this week, trying to make up for yesterday. Good. Okay. I'm only at 3 miles per hour. I'm not taking it to 3.5. And the distance right now is 2.80. And that's not having gone to 3.5. Yeah, I'm getting in. I'm going to keep it up. I usually have a topic to talk about. I had something brewing, but I don't know if I'm going to talk about it just yet, or at all. A particular topic that's on my mind. I remember one time I used to go to this community center near where I work. And on my lunch break, and sometimes after work, we have a gym at work, so I can go in and do. But there was this lady there. You just go in and start the DVD player, DVR. I put the DVD in the player and play it, and this is 3 minutes, the 3 mile walk. They call it a 3 mile walk. You just moving for 3 miles, doing little walking exercise. I thought that was really nice too. I liked it so much that I got one, purchased the same one, and it was one at home. Because it's easier if you don't have to get dressed to go somewhere and work out. If you're self-motivated, you can, it's better if you can do it at home. Just get in and out. Oh wow, time moving so fast. We are about to hit 70 minutes, 10 minutes over. I have time later on, I may do another hour. It's probably be the only day this week. I don't know. And I'm ready to get an hour in. I'll eventually start incorporating the hand weights. I need to do more of those. I'm gonna focus right now, mainly on the walk. It's my main focus right now. And that ain't be too much too fast. That's not good. Get it on there. I may come back on later and do an additional 30, 60 minutes and just delete that live. I won't title it. I may just delete it if I'm going to do that one. Try to make it a little bit more for yesterday. Ain't gonna get more walking in it. So if I do it twice a day, I'm not gonna title it. I probably delete it afterwards. This is good. Hang on down. We are at a little over 3 miles. And we started at 74 minutes. Good donation. It be 75. That'll be an additional 15 minutes. Let's go down. Yeah. Like that where we started. 1.5. Y'all, at 3.2 miles, 75 minutes at 3 miles. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all. We have Danny Connors said hi. Hey, I sub. Thank you. And I like, thank you so much. I need to sub back. Um, and we have, who is this? For all your occasions. Hello, I got my walk in and sweat. Oh, awesome, 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 awesome. And Dan says I'm back. And then we got Alphabet on here says hi. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, I know for all your occasions, Dorothy. This, it feels so good. It feels good, I'm telling you. It feels good. I have so much energy throughout the day after these walks that most of the time I have to wind down in the evening, okay? So I am really loving this. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I missed yesterday, but I still was busy yesterday. So I'm trying to make up for that walk. I had a little fun day yesterday. Anyway, y'all, we got it in, okay? So I'm just so thankful. This is day number 15. I want to keep going. I'll see y'all for day 16. Alrighty, just remember to be good to yourself, to love, 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 love on you. Because if you're not good to you, don't expect anybody else to be any better to you than you are to yourself. Do good things for you, especially good thoughts. And remember to take the time out of your busy schedule so that you can get those downloads and impartations that are specific, and tailor-made just for you. So you can experience and even more elevated living today. Bye. Peace and beautiful blessings. See y'all on tomorrow.